Ooh, it's hot. It is hot. Let's see. Wait for some people to get in here. Hopefully you guys can hear me because my air conditioner is running in my garage. A portable one. It's hot. What's going on, Broken Tool? How you doing, man? Well, I just turned it on. Unfortunately, I should have started it. I don't know, an hour ago when I went to go for a bike ride. That's why I'm all sweaty. I went for a short bike ride. What's going on, Super Fast? How you doing, sir? Woo! You guys, I cannot taping off a fender. Nice. You see, my baby now is right above my head. My boys are right above the boss. I can hardly do anything at night now. Like, everything makes noise. So, can't wake the boys up. It's kind of difficult. But we can talk about some stuff we got to do coming up. I had a friend who was going to come over. He volunteered to come over on Saturday to finish up the exhaust for the Fox. And I wasn't able to meet up with him. So, unfortunately, it's still not done yet. But I did do something pretty funny, which I wish I had gotten some better. I got a video of it, but I wish I had more angles. We took the Fox, took the open headers Fox, and open long tubes, and we drove it around the neighborhood. So everybody loved that for sure. What's up, Chuck? Chuck's still popping in. Chuck, I hope you're doing well, man. Yeah, it's toasty in here. What is going on, Yellowhammer? My shoulder is jacked up. And so is the boss. No, the boss isn't like... Open headers is louder than the boss for sure. For sure. It's pretty dang loud. The boss still has cats on there and stock headers. No, you're good, Yellowhammer, man. You don't got to justify anything, man. If you need to pop out, pop in, do whatever you got to do. I'm just here because it's my Tuesday. I thought about not going live today. Thought about it, but yeah, we got the headers on last weekend. No, 2 weekends ago. Not this past weekend, but the weekend before. So when MJI came over, we talked about it in the last live. And so what we did was we just needed to get everything in there, right? Get it in position, and I was going to button everything up. So we put 4 header bolts on each side, and the way my headers were, if you saw the video, is each pipe can be individually manipulated. And so I just put 1 bolt in each pipe. At least that's how it was on the passenger side. Each pipe was individual. The driver's side, the only pipe I can maneuver was the one that goes as the last cylinder, and it goes around the drive shaft. So I had a little more, I had to adjust that one. So I put 4 bolts in the headers on each side to hold it in place. So it was leaking like crazy when I did that first initial fire up. So I wanted to button everything up and bolt it all down. Well, now each side has 7 bolts, and I've got 1 sitting here, but 1, I dropped it and it got lost in the ether, and I'll never find it again, I doubt. So I'm going to have to order it. And I tell you what, man, these bolts, I like them a lot. Where are they at? Let's see. These ARP 3/8 by 1 inch bolts. I like them a lot. They're very small, and yeah, they're very convenient for sure. Way easier to put in than what I took off. These are a little bit bigger. And the head, the actual head of the bolt being so much smaller makes it a little easier to put it on. All right, Chuck. Sounds good, man. Let's see. Hold on. Guys, Chuck is one of the original OG subscribers back in the day from the MGB days. He said he sent me an email. Hold on, Chuck. Let me make sure it didn't go to my spam. There it is. It did go to my spam. My phone decided to, in no way. Woo-hoo! Woo! Dude, you guys got to see this. All right, so I don't have my MG anymore, guys. If you got the OGs know where the channel came from, and look at that. That was kind of like my goal look right there, Chuck. You nailed it, man. That's beautiful. What's going on, Miguel? How you doing, man? I haven't been at any local Mustang events in quite a while, or any local car events in a while. I've not been able to do anything for like Nope, Broken Tool. That's MGB Chuck's MGB. Bobby B is actually getting worked on here locally somewhere, and I'm hoping to see it one more time before it makes the trip up to Virginia Beach. It's at the owner's son-in-law's house here, who's a Marine. Yeah, it looks good, Chuck. I like those wheels, too. It's hard, man. It's hard for sure to get to one of these things. Like, and it stinks because I definitely want to do it with my kids. But on top of that, right, I want my kids involved in sports. I want them involved in other things. Like, I don't want it just to be my hobbies. I want them to actually be involved in, like, team sports. That's actually very important to me that they learn those, leadership and teamwork kind of stuff. So I actually just bought, Leighton doesn't know, but I just bought him a new set of ice skates so we can start playing hockey again. Eleanor Rise. What's up, Ken? How you doing, sir? So the boss is broke. Let's talk about that. MJI came over and we did the headers for the Foxbody, which that's an upcoming video. It was going to be the next one until I realized sequentially I have another Fox video before that one. So there's 2 Fox videos lined up. The next Fox video, let's just say I thought the motor was dying. It was not a good – it'd been sitting for 2 months. And let's just say when I started it up, it scared the heck out of me. I thought it was dead. But we had the car up. MJI built those 2x4 car lift base car stands, whatever you call them, the race ramps, the ones made out of 2x4s, right? Which I want to do 100%. So I'm gonna have to go watch some of those videos on how those are made because I want a set now. It when I got underneath with my jack stands, I had just a little too little clearance. Like I'm under there and I'm not able to move. I need just a little bit more space to be able to move my ideally what I want when I get under a car is that I can lay flat on my back and lift my elbow to 45 or 90 degrees and clear my car. But I was hitting it right here and I couldn't move. So I want to build a set of those box ramps for sure. All right, so back to the story. I don't know what's wrong with it yet, Gary. So pulled the boss out, had the Foxbody over there where the boss is because it's more space to work on. I got a bunch of stuff right here on this wall. And when I pulled the boss back in, I took it for a ride, took it to work the next day, and I've been smelling coolant lately. And I was like, oh, this sucks. I know something's wrong. Something's leaking. And then I'm about to pull the car back in the garage, and I look, and there's a little puddle, like probably, I don't know, like this big, sitting on the garage floor up in where the front of the car would be. and there's a little puddle of coolant for sure. I dabbed it in a paper towel. It came out that Motorcraft orange, and I'm looking for it. And the Coyote platform / the Boss Roadrunner platform, one of their common fail points is that like T connection for the hoses. And so I'm rubbing my hands all around this thing, trying to see if any sort of sign of leakage. I can't find anything. I look in underneath the condenser, and I could see the coolant seeping out from, not seeping out, but I see a little puddle to the driver's side of the condenser. Now, I don't know if it's leaking on the driver's side or the passenger side, because the way the fan rotates, the air would take anything from the driver's side, anything from the passenger side and push it over to the driver's side. So I'm not sure what side it's leaking from, but it's leaking. When I first moved here almost 3 years ago, my old Boss radiator was leaking, and it was a painful process. I did a video on it, and it's a very frustrating video because American Muscle screwed me, and they sent me a broken OEM Boss replacement radiator I spent a lot of money on, and it had like gouges in it. Like, it was just jacked up. And I ended up sending it back to them, and I ended up going with a Mishimoto radiator. So it's leaking from somewhere, and I'm kind of praying that it is the radiator. I mean, I guess a connection would be good too, because I could replace a connection easy. But the radiator, Mishimoto is supposed to have lifetime warranty on their radiators. They have a special plan that it follows, and as long as it's not like negligent damage, I mean, it's only freaking 2 years old now. I mean, it can't be anything crazy. So I'm hoping that if it is the radiator, I'm able to get another one covered under Mishimoto. I've read pretty good things about that, so I think I'll be okay. But I got to get the car lifted up and get under there, take off that debris shield that's connected to the splitter, take that off, and run the car. I just need to I need to lay my eyes on where it's leaking. I'm not sure 100% where it's leaking, but it's enough to where I smell it, and I hate that. It drives me crazy. Like, I could still drive it. It's not leaking that fast, but it's the Boss, and I want it to be perfect. Fat Boy Fox, how you doing, sir? All right, that was a long story. Sorry. And Broken Tool says he's got 3 Fox videos lined up after his Ram Charger. Cool. What are you working on, Broken Tool? I bet MJI did a fat burnout at Mr. Oh, shoot. No, MJI, he did not drive his Fox here. He drove his truck, and unfortunately, like the next day, he texted me, the truck he drove here, the next day when he got back to Charlotte, he got crashed into. So I'm glad he's okay. He said he's okay. He's already got a new truck. So I'm glad that all kind of worked out for him. Broken Tool Garage, hello. Boosted 931. What's going on, Randy? How you doing, sir? Hope everybody's doing okay. I'm in mourning. My hockey team got eliminated last night because they didn't try. Or they didn't play well. Let's put it that way. They could play way better. Everybody's saying hey to each other. Everybody's saying hey. No. That's tough. It's not like there's much room to die. Exactly, man. There's not a lot of room. Like, I pulled the radiator cover. I pulled the little shield, the heat shield that runs on the top of the radiator, and I'm peeking in between the condenser and the radiator. So I think if I run it and I pull the bottom cover off too, I mean, I'll find out where it is. There's enough pulling up that I could see that it's got to be a decent little drip. So we'll see what that's like. Hey, later, Chuck. The car looks beautiful, man. Hope you're enjoying it this summer. Oh, yeah. Next thing, one of the next videos I'm going to do is we're going to see if the AC works in this Foxbody, because it is hot. Way too hot. No, he didn't take the Boss for a joyride. We were gonna take it for a ride, guys, but the missus had been watching the 3 kids all day, and they're a handful, and I wasn't gonna press my luck. So next time he comes down, we'll take him for a ride for sure. And tomorrow, what I might be trying to do is I'll show you guys what I want to go look at. Look at, guys. Look at. All right. No, don't anyone get any crazy ideas here. I can find the picture. I got a guy at a local dealership who lets me know when cool stuff comes in. And I've kind of got a deal where I can kind of play with them a little bit, or help them advertise a little bit. And this just rolled up. Hold on a second. Oh yeah. Yep. So, the missus has to take the baby to something tomorrow. So I might take the older two boys and go take a look at that thing. That's ironic. My radiator hose from the thermostat housing was also leaking. Had to put an extra hose clamp on it to get it to stop. My radiator, my thermostat, my hose from my thermostat housing here on the Fox is leaking, man. It drives me nuts. Drives me crazy. That's what I should do. I should put another hose clamp on it. No, we will not be doing that. No, never. Any car I own will never have stop leak go in it. Bleeding brakes, strut bushings, and thermostat. Okay. Yeah, that thermostat, man, that thing is a pain in the butt. I actually broke the bolt. I broke the bolt broken tool, and I did a video on how to retrieve it by basically welding a nut to it, and it worked out great. That was pretty awesome. It didn't get a lot of views, but I was very proud of myself for actually removing it to begin with. Why would I do that, LGL? They still sell Motorcraft Orange, and that's what the car calls for. So why would I switch what the boss is supposed to have? I know you were a Ford guy, so I would love to hear the explanation, sir. All right, so guys, so the video, you'll see the headers video. Right now, it's still just the headers. I'll show you what we got to do real quick to make them work. So it takes some custom modification here. So here's the X pipe. I think the plan is going to be lop a section out of this part, then a section out of here, and just weld it back together. You can already tell this thing's been modified for another Fox body, and yeah. So we're just gonna basically continue that work. Like I said, I had a guy who tried to help me out on Saturday. I could not link up with him. I was not available. So hopefully we get that taken care of here soon, so I can hear what the Flowmaster 40s and the long tubes sound like. Oh, it's got a coolant leak, Mustang guy, and I want to address it before it gets really bad. I don't know exactly where it's coming from because that stinking the splash guard they have under there, it can only seep out from under the cracks. So I haven't found the source of it yet from the top, and so I'm gonna have to get under there and take a look. Orange has corrosion issues, huh? Interesting. Send me hey Lawrence, I know you got my number, man. Send me the link to the product that you're talking about. You said Motorcraft Yellow. I'll do some research into that. Because I might have to change my radiator anyway, so I might as well buy what's right, right? Yeah. Well, I've got my reservoir cover. I've got a carbon fiber cover, so you don't really notice it unless you're at the side. That's like a little bit of a break there, right? Yeah, I'm gonna. Yep, same here. I'm gonna hear what he's got to say here. That must be the corrosion issue. Well, it's also just orange in color already, Gary. So it might just be a stain from the product itself too. Good point. Probably should change it anyway. Let's see. All right, so okay, Gary. I'm texting you a picture of the antifreeze bottle that I picked up from Lincoln dealer. Okay, good to know. Thanks, Lawrence. Also, it's all right. LGL turbo. That's what. Well, I don't know. Something about corrosion. I'm not sure. So in the headers video, I went a few days after MJI came and we installed the long tubes. I just did a lap of my. So I'm in a homeowners association, guys, and let me put it this way: there's some busybodies here. They've got nothing better to do than worry about everybody else. And so what I did is I put Maddox right in the passenger seat. I said, "Hey, buddy, we're gonna get a 4-year-old's reaction. Started it up, did a priceless reaction, and then we proceeded to drive a lap around my neighborhood. And that car is loud. I did not get above 2,000 RPM, and it was loud. Like it was shaking the car like crazy. But it was good. There was a bunch of people outside, and I wish I had more cameras I wish Leighton was in the car to like film people as he drove by. They might have got mad at that, but people were definitely staring like, what are you doing? Haha, me too. Can you squeal like, oh my Lord. The low temp radiator has orange. Also, probably should change both. What are you talking about, stupid fast? Low temp radiator. I've only got one radiator, as far as I know. Yeah, Frank. Well, they suck. They suck until you kind of see why they are there. So, like in my neighborhood in Virginia Beach, if the homeowner association wasn't there, as much as I hated them, some of those houses would have been complete pigsties, man. Some of those people just, I don't know. I had some things I hated about it. Then I had things I like about it. Like one of the things I hated is they were trying to prevent me from putting a fence up in my backyard because it said we had nature trails, and they said if too many fences are created, it creates a corridor of crime where you're kind of trapping people so they can't jump in your property. I'm like, well, yeah, I don't want people to jump in my property. Frank 3 Stangs. I didn't say hello, by the way. Hello. Mach 1, I can get those fancy Kendall Jenner injections if it gets me closer to getting that 350 of your wife's. Mr. Mach 1, exit only here. Yellowhammer Garage, little fancy. Oh, man. I got you. Okay, super fast. All right. We are Rich, what's going on, sir? So, yeah. Hey, Rich, I might go look at this tomorrow. I think you just hopped in here. Might go take a peep at this guy tomorrow and possibly make a video. We'll see. It depends on if they're done processing it. And if I don't time it right, that thing's probably going to sell. I mean, I'm in a military base, man. A bunch of these young guys, they just want to blow their money. Oh, same here. Well, Frank, I'm not selling. I want to rent the house I'm in because that's the perfect military rental. Like, I bought smaller than I wanted so I could rent it. And then the dream is to buy somewhere where I'll have, like, I don't know, I'd just like 5 acres of land so I can build a shop, build a house. Like, the shop doesn't have to come immediately, but build the dream house and just settle down, you know? It's called Wheel Cribs. No, it's a GT350. Stupid fast. It's a 350. The guy sends me the pictures. He has a GT500, and he's open to being on the channel at some point because I've never ridden in one. He's a great guy, but he like lets me know when they get cool stuff in. He's the one who let me go take out the when I did the comparison between the Boss 302 and a 2017 as far as like what's a better bang for the buck or what should you spend your money on for the same price, basically. But he's the one to let me do that. I was also going to do a video on the 2013 Boss 302 versus 2012, and I had that lined up. And when I went to the dealership to go take out the 13, somebody was filling out the paperwork. They just bought it. It had been there for like a day. Can't stay too long, sadly. Got to be up early in the morning. Take care. Hey, no worries, Yellowhammer. Have a good night, sir. Yeah, I gotta be up early too. I'm sorry to hear that, Rich. I hope your week improves, sir. I hope everything starts to brighten up. What's going on, Car Mob? How you doing, sir? I've been working on the Fox. Just have to throw the plug wires on and get a new battery cable. Hopefully she'll be running soon. Awesome, Mustang guy. Can't wait to see it, sir. Yeah, I just want I really want to get the Fox exhaust on. Yeah, I want to get the Fox exhaust on just so I can go cruising. We got a bunch of the guys locally who've been working on their Foxes, and they're starting to come together. So I need mine to come together so I can be ready to go. I got the top. I need to get the top on. I want to see if I get the AC running. All these are projects coming up here. And on top of it, we're back to saving for this guy. And I'm seriously considering MJI's recommendation because he came down and he looked at it. He doesn't even think it needs to be honed. He recommends that that bolt that's broken, the bolt housing, just have it re-welded, retap it, and rebuild it with obviously change out the things I want to change. But he said, he looked at it and said it was in great shape. So we might just use it as is, just to get the roller cam in, put in a cam we want, keep my eyes out for a good set of heads, good intake. But I've got a Holley 650 here, and I got the E7 heads, so I don't know. We'll see. Sorry, guys. Look, I'm sweating because I am. It's 1,000,000 degrees in my garage right now. Victor Xavier, how you doing, sir? Oh, gosh, I lost it. I'm super behind. Motorcraft antifreeze part number is VC13 Golf. You know what? I got a pen. Let me write that down. See, guys, when I do these live streams, I keep this here for little nuggets of knowledge that you guys drop. And it happens pretty frequently. Got a whole notebook here. Let's go ahead and VC13 Golf. One of the cool things you guys are going to see is that on this upcoming header video is we have officially started the Brailsford Rise. I don't know what else to call it, like the appreciation program here for the Foxbody build. MJI is the first person to sign the car. So he has signed the car, and I got a couple other names I need to get on there. And, yep, so I'm going to work on getting some of those guys on there. People have helped in various ways. Some of you guys who are in here have helped, and I'll probably be reaching out to you guys. Because if you guys can't sign it, I've got other ways I want to do it where I'm thinking about, just my wife has a Cricut, probably getting a decal made and just plopping that in there instead. Hit the like button like the hookers in Thailand. Oh, Lord. Never been to Thailand, thank God. Hold on, let's see this picture. Yellow concentrated. Okay. All right, Lawrence, I got it, man. I'll take a look at it. I've ticked off a lot of friends. Didn't mean to. Trying to get through a ton of personal issues. Been stressful. Hey, Rich, you know what, man? Sometimes, life gets complicated, and hopefully your friends can see that you've had, you have things that are going on, and I think true friends, hopefully they'll look past that, and you guys will be just fine. Hopefully, I can't speak to that obviously because I'm here, but I hope everything works out for you, Rich. Speak of the devil, Mr. MJI is in the house. Yep. Mr. MJI, guys, what we were talking about is he's the first person to sign the Foxbody. So pretty cool. Got a nice little setup for signatures, I think. And then if I can get it's on the inside of the trunk lid. If I can get the trunk put back together well enough, I've got all the interior pieces for it. I just need to get another piece of wood for the spare tire cover. And it should be good. Be able to display it and feel good about it. Barbecue Mike. What's going on, Mike Hall? How you doing, sir? If you ever need a hand working on it, let me know, man. My only obligation is class Tuesday, Thursday from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Hey, appreciate you, Ken. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, problem is I've been lacking and struggling and finding the time to get these things taken care of. Like that boss, that should be an easy issue to fix right now. Like I just need to get under the car and run it. That's all I need to do. And I just haven't had time to get it lifted up, get the splash guard taken off, and look for what's leaking. But the Fox, I got some local Fox friends who are trying to help me. They're trying to help me get it back together. It's just my schedule's not lining up, unfortunately. Let's see. GI. That 302 is ready to be built. It's in great shape. All right. Appreciate you looking it over, man. You gave me a little bit. You gave me a lot of confidence for sure. Yeah, like I said, I think in the video when I got it, the guy who gave it to me, Mac, I got to catch up with him because he's going to sign the car for sure. I mean, I tried to buy the motor from him, and he insisted, so he's definitely going on the car. He just it was a running motor. He pulled it out because the broken head bolt, bolt hole, whatever you want to call it. And he pulled it out and threw a 427 in his Foxbody. Oh, and he traded his Foxbody, guys. Get this. In the time of me, so when I got that motor, it was what? I think like close to the beginning of the year, a little closer there. Maybe March or February. He had that 427 Fox. He traded it for a Roush 3-valve Mustang. It was stage 2. So traded for Roush stage 2, I think it was. And then he traded that for an F250 or F350 bulletproof. And now he's sold that or traded that, and he's got another Fox. He got a Notch Fox. It's a nasty Notch Fox. It looks gorgeous. I am hoping to do a video on it because I want him to take me for a ride in it. But we'll see. We'll see how that works out. I would recommend a re-ring. That's a cheap, and you get a new engine. Oh, yes, for sure. The consumables broken tool are going to get replaced. Yeah, Rich, I mean, everybody's been there, man. There's times where it just gets life just gets rough. It's things get in the way and kind of feels like punches are driving you instead of rolling with them. That's how it felt when I was on my first deployment. It was rough. That was a rough time, especially for my poor wife. Let's see. Oh, you're good, Primo. You're good, man. What's up, Primo? Rich. Yeah, I'm gonna do a I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this, guys. I'm probably gonna. So you will never, ever, ever see me asking for super chats, anything like that. But I'm probably for to get your name on the car, I'll probably set a dollar amount for that. And there's a couple people in here that are well over that, just because they are way too generous. You guys definitely don't have to be, and so I'm definitely going to put some of you guys on here that have already kind of helped me get the car to where it is, because some of you guys have funded certain things on here that have gotten this car back in shape and running, because everything that I put in this car that wasn't in it when I got it came from the channel. I mean, it took me time, obviously, but it came from the channel, going back in the channel, and some of you guys helped out with that. So I'm definitely going to show appreciation. Well, that's not a plea for anything, guys. Please don't take it as that. I'm a firm believer of you earn what you get, and I'm gonna leave it at that. That's what I teach my kids, at least. Oh, Matt's in here. What's up, Matt? Mr. Sublime. All right, let's see. Primo saying, hey, I'm so far behind. How did I get this far behind? A lot of haze. I'm going to thumb through these haze real quick, guys. Sublime, I owe you. You see, I would do what Rich does, and I would do a garage cold start. But my baby's right there, and I think hell hath no fury like what my wife would do to me on this live stream if I were to start that car. She's a petite little thing, and I would not dare take care of that. Smacky's Garage. What's going on, Smacky? Welcome to the live stream. I don't think I've seen you in here before. What kind of car you got there, Smacky? I see your profile pic. It looks like, is that a 70? Or is it I can't tell. My screen is too small to see. Had a good day yesterday with the car show and a bad day when I checked the mail. I was off after that. I owe a lot of peeps, and I hear you, Rich. Some days, I think they'll forgive you, man. You just explain what happened, or, explain that you apologize, you just had an off day. I think everybody should forgive you. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Gary got his got Papa Mock back up. Yeah, I haven't gone to any car shows this year yet. Not a single one. The one I went to, I had to leave early. Shows start up here in the Northeast this week. I'm taking my car to the first show of the year. Where are you at, Smacky? Where in the Northeast, sir? You're in what, Rich? I'm so far behind. I'm sure you're commenting something else. Sublime, you back to your goofy 100% self. Primo, let me put it. All right. So here's the deal, guys. The things that go on the Fox, I have limited space. So to get on the Fox, like, you have to have it some way help contribute to the build. However, all decals that I do receive, as you guys know, every single decal goes on these cars, the boys' cars right there, and they rock them at car shows. And that's how I kind of like, everybody looks at those cars more than they look at mine anyway. And so that's how I kind of like draw attention to my friends' channels and stuff like that. But the Fox stuff, to get on the Fox, yeah, it's specifically for people who helped me get the car to where it is and where it's going. And so MJI went above and beyond. He's the first person on the car. And then there's a couple people who have who've donated a few things. Oh, Rich, they're gonna be there. Rich, you don't have to do that at all, man. My kids are gonna. Yeah, that's you're kind of on my wavelength here. Leighton can sign right now. Maddox can't quite sign, and I might not even. They're gonna sign it, but I might also, like, at the age they are now, I might do the handprints and then clear coat it. That's what I was thinking, Rich. Have my kids spray, paint their hand, plop it on there, let it dry, clear coat it. That's what I was thinking, because I think that's a little more personal for me. And honestly, if I do that, guys, I'm going to have a really hard time getting rid of the car. I'll probably remove the trunk and find one from a junkyard and swap it in if I got rid of it. '69 Mach 1. Ooh, yeah. Awesome, Smacky. That's awesome. What color 2013? Smackies, do you have a YouTube channel? Are you a YouTuber as well? Yeah, Victor, I'll be up in the CT here. I'll be in Connecticut in October. Smacky's Crash, we can become friends. Rich, you do not. No, you don't gotta do that, Rich. Don't do that. That is way too much. The boys are going to be on the car regardless. The boys will be there regardless. On the hood, though, woo, I put them on the trunk lid on the inside. On the hood, I got other plans for the hood. I got some plans for that hood. I don't know. The boys. Leighton is pretty excited about it. Maddox loves the sound of it. He's just a little too young to help out. But Leighton he's eager. When MJI was here and we were diving in on these headers, he kept asking like, "Hey, can I help? Can I help? Can I help?" And I'm like, "Buddy, I wish I could say yes. But this is like one of the jobs that is so difficult. It's such a pain in the butt that me and Mr. Mike just got to handle it. We got to get it done. But we got some good. I got some good video. We were under that car and they'd be down there, kind of giving their own 2 cents and looking at it. That was pretty funny. The most frustrating thing was, so MJI and I, we'd be working on something, and I'd put down a wrench, right? It was a little wrench. Kids like these kind of things. And I'd go to grab the same wrench that I just put down, and it has relocated itself into a power wheel. Oh, absolutely, Victor, absolutely. Hey, if someone can share Smacky's channel out. He's a new guy here. Get him in our little group here. You know what, Primo? That'll do it. That'll do it right there. No, you don't gotta do that, Primo. Don't worry about it, man. Yeah, that's the plan right there, MJ. Handprints, date it, and then when Maddox can write his name, I'll probably put him on there. I'm debating. I kind of want to do the baby at this age because it'll be the same time as the other boys and just write it in myself. But he's not old enough to kind of help with it yet. But, it's kind of special, Well, I appreciate the offer, Rich. I do. And that's kind of what I was thinking, MJ. I don't plan on getting rid of the Fox, but like that, if I ever did, if I put all the sentimental stuff on something I could take with me. But I'm putting the work in because I want to keep the car. I like the car. Like I feel I enjoy working on this thing. I like the MGB, guys. That MGB I had, I liked the car. It was a fun car. But because my boys can be a part of this more, they can ride in it. They go cruise with me in it. We already doing stuff together. The Fox is definitely better for. It is more suited for what I was trying to do. Black with red stripes, nice. It does have a channel. I'm sure I'm super behind in my comments here. All right, Smacky, if you wouldn't mind, sir. So I don't. Let me write you down because I don't want to forget it. I'll probably forget it. Because I'm in StreamYard, so I can't click on a link or anything here. That's why I keep my notebook, guys. We were just talking about this. Smackies. All right, buddy. I'll check you out in a little bit. Yeah, man. Welcome to our little Mustang chat group here. A bunch of guys in here. Rich, I'm gonna be honest with you, Rich. I get so uncomfortable talking about super chats. I don't even know what to say when you guys drop them in. So, no, we don't got. I don't even know. It makes me really awkward. It feels very awkward. Put it that way. I've been monetized for a year, and it still makes me feel weird. I've done it on the hood before. Okay. Oh, they'll be on the car for sure. Thanks, guys. So nice to find a group of 4 guys. Oh, for sure, Smacky. Welcome, man. I've done it too in the hood also. Teamwork makes the dream work. I'll check you out. Your Mustang is one of my favorite colors, jade green metallic. I will be following along your builds. There you go. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and put my little note in here. Make sure you're not using the S word because YouTube likes to do its thing and break you guys apart. And but yeah, don't be surprised if all the gains you get today, something happens. So make sure you just double check on that, guys. You guys see if you're still subscribed to him tomorrow. Oh, I just said the bad word. My bad. But make sure you guys check him out tomorrow and make sure you're still a part of his channel there. Do a live voice signing or placing your hands in the car on match. I hear you, man. I hear you. Appreciate it, Rich. Rich, thank you. Thank you. I don't know what else to say, but thank you. That's a very generous offer. 97 to fill my truck today. Super fast. I had to fill my work truck today. It wasn't even empty. My work truck. And it's gas. It's a F250, or is it? It's F250, 7.3 liter Godzilla motor. Is that what it's called, right? Predator or Godzilla motor. And it was $140, $140 to fill it up. Ridiculous. What's up, Clay? Should be getting some boss owners in here too soon. I was talking to him earlier. Reach out to Eric. Destroy. Oh, I know you are, man. I was Rich. I was in that. I was a part of that. Well, luckily, because of what I do for a living, MGI, work pays for gas in the work trucks. Hey, that's what I get in my daily stupid fast. 13.5. Actually, I get 13.6. So, I'm saving a whole 10 cents more than you. Yeah, it was pretty bad. We've almost been going for an hour now, and yeah, it was pretty. And unfortunately, I think so where my trucks are located, to get the gas pump that's closest to it, it's kind of isolated. So they kind of set the price knowing that they're isolated and they're right near a boat ramp. So they charge a little more. It is what it is. Oh, I know you can super fast. Yeah, I'm sure you can. Your truck's probably got like triple the horsepower of my truck or my rig. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and open up the stream if anyone wants to hop in here. We can chat some. Anyone's got some questions, want to talk cars? Let's see. All right. There is the link if anyone wants to hop in the live stream. Now let me pin this thing. I am sweating like crazy, guys. It's hot in here. I need to go to the gym. I haven't gone in a while because I've been watching the hurricanes crush my hopes and dreams. Let's see. Oh, here we go. What's up, Gary?
What's going on, buddy?
Not much, man. Just oh man, bugs are flying in my garage now.
Oh no, you need a bug zapper.
I just have the garage door cracked open like just this much, so my air conditioner can blow the hot air out.
That's all it takes. So now you got the open headers on the car. You still got to get another bolt because you dropped one.
Yep.
Now you already got the H pipe and everything for that car, don't you?
I got an off-road X pipe. Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
I got to, but I got to chop. We tried bolting it up, and the setup that's on here, it's a little bit different. So the H pipe's going to work, or the X pipe's going to work, but I'm probably going to have to chop out about an inch or two, or probably about 2 or 3 inches off the pipe itself to shorten it.
So now your cross member for your trans has got the double hump and everything, right? So you don't have a problem there.
Nope.
And so this X pipe, what did it come off of? Did it come off Foxbody?
Came off another Foxbody, but here's what I think the issue is. I think that my car. So this was a 3.8 car.
Right.
I think they probably like modified to make it work. I mean, I'm not sure how much different the 3.8 exhaust is from the 5.0. It's probably about the same. Just the headers are different.
So now the headers, you didn't have a problem with them fitting around the transmission or nothing, right? So all that
Oh, dude. Well, so we went through like I personally went through like the 9 stages of grief because we got to the point of even acceptance. I even got to acceptance because I was texting my friends. I was like, hey, anyone have a set of shorty headers stock? Because I know you'd offered me those a long time ago. I was like, I need them now. I need them now. I got a friend here helping me. I need them now. And I did have some friends who offered some up to come get them. But while we were waiting for them to reply, we were able to get the driver's side on. And then we went back at the passenger side. We removed it completely. So basically, all the tubes were disconnected, except for there's one that was connected. The furthest one forward was the only one connected to the main pipe. All the other ones, you slide them in, and then when you tighten it down, it all seals, right?
Right.
So I found out that, like, in order to make it work, I had to keep it loose, and then I had, before I put that in the big one, or no, yeah, I had to, like, put the big one in, and then I had to take 2 of them together, because I tried them one at a time, and it wasn't working. I had to take them together, slide them in, and then rotate it around the starter. We had to unbolt the starter to make it, well, not unbolt it, but loosen the starter so we had some play with it.
Uh-huh.
And I went in there and I shoved as much. I bought a sheet of heat shield and I stuffed as much of it in there as I could to block the starter, but there's still some gaps in it. So that starter's going to cook a little bit. And
so there must be a good set of headers if they come apart.
Yeah, I just need it to last long. I need it to run long enough for me to get this other motor going. That's all I need.
Okay, cool.
And the other video you'll see a video I'm going to put out probably Sunday. It's when I'm starting doing my videos. I start the car, and I had a sinking feeling that the motor was done. Let's just put it this way. There was a lot of smoke. And it was white smoke right from the get-go.
Yeah. But MGI said all you got to do is a short net X pipe and use a couplers. You should be good.
That's what we're doing. Yep,
Yeah.
That's the plan. I had a buddy who offered to do it for me on Saturday, but like because the wife watched the boys while MJI was here with me, and she like literally took him over the whole day. Like I owed it to her to help her out do something she needed to do on this past weekend. So
you gotta help. She helps you. You got to do the same.
Absolutely, man.
But yeah, here's that Mustang girl. Hey, what's up? The sky.
What's up, Sierra? Well, it's not cool enough to do that here, Smacky. Down here in North Carolina, it is hot.
I'm going to tell you something. The last 2 days here, it's been up in the air. It's been perfect, man. I took my bike for a ride yesterday. Did some things today. It was a great weekend.
Yeah, it was in the 90s here today. But yeah, I'm ready to get this thing bolted up. He's not in here, but Sean Ryder, your package is on its way. That was a pain in the butt to get it out of here. Who else do I owe stuff to? Nobody else.
Sublime's not up here. What's the matter with him?
Yeah,
what's the matter with you, Sublime?
Oh my God, Mike.
$780 to fill us. It's a good thing it ain't coming out of your pocket, Mike.
Half a tank. Sheesh.
Dude, it's ridiculous, man. What's the gas prices down there around you?
87. You're paying probably $4.28.
Okay. Because around here we're looking at like $4.55 to $4.89.
Because I haven't driven either car. I drove that the other day, and that's when I found out it was leaking something, and I stopped driving it. It's like got the radiator cover off it, and I need to open her back up. But it's the first time I've driven either of these in like a month and a half. So the gas prices, I haven't even paid the high gas prices yet on these things. And I put 93 in both of them. So.
Wow, dude, 93 down here is over $5 a gallon.
Yeah.
T. Hesler in the house. There's Sublime.
Hey, Sierra, where's that guy at? Who is he?
520 for 93. That's in Indiana, so I'm guessing it's going to be cheaper down south.
Hey, Sierra, there's also a police officer local who has a 2013 white one. I've been waiting for him to reach out to me. He watches the channel. That's what I found out because he followed me all the way to a car show to tell me he watches the channel. That was a scary day, man. That was funny as hell, though. What's up, Matt?
What's up? Yeah, regular here about $4.90, premium about $5.90.
Wow, you guys are paying $5.90?
Yep.
We're still cheaper than you.
See, here's what I hate, man. Here's what I hate because prices are so high. All right, and we're gonna get off this because I don't want us to transform into politics or anything. You guys know how I am or what I do. I'm worried that it's getting so high that when it drops back down to $3.80, everybody sees that as oh my God, I can't believe it's so cheap again. You know?
No, I agree.
Dude, if premium went down to $3.80, I'm good.
See, that's it. It's conditioning right there. That's what it is.
I don't care. I would be happy with for premium. I'm talking about though, not regular.
No, it's the same. You're exactly right though, Brosford, because it's conditioning. You're used to paying that high dollar. Once you get a little bit of break, it's like, oh.
Yeah, that's Chicago, Smecky. That's Chicago at its finest.
$5.99 for 93. Oh my goodness. I say it's like Cheech and Chong, man. Yeah.
T, how you doing, sir? Did you already make the trek down to the Mr. T. Hetzler's ranch, or are you still up at your brother's? He's faulty. Although T's in the doghouse a little bit. Yeah, conditioning. Yeah, we'll call it that.
Well, I'm not looking forward to I'm going to take – see, I would love to take my new daily all the way up to Connecticut when I go do that Roush event. But that thing gets trashed for mileage. I'll spend a crap ton of money on gas. So I'm just going to we're going to take the wife's Explorer, little 4-banger. Yeah, I'm it's really making me or it's at the point now where I'm like second guessing these trips because these trips that I've been like the longer car shows that I used to go to, American Muscle's coming back, but they're just they're turning it into more than just the Mustang event.
My God.
Car show.
Sublime, I'm telling you, buddy. They love you, man.
Yeah, if that's love, I sure don't want to know what hate is.
Sublime, I'm pulling out like your daddy should have.
Mr. Hetzler.
Oh my God! And then we got Downhill Daddy.
What's up, Downhill?
Downhill Daddy, what's going on, man? Yeah, so I think that the trunk idea is the best idea I had, or the best place to put everything. I wouldn't mind putting my kids on the hood if I could find the right place to do it. Like honestly, I was even instead of the hood, I'd probably do if I did them on the outside, it'd probably just be on like the driver's side fender and have them go 1, 2, 3, going down from like the antenna.
So what is it you exactly want to do? You want to have their signatures or their pictures?
So my boy, no. So for the boys, so for people who helped me get the car going, right, their name is going in the trunk. Like I have a little trunk, the MJI signed in there.
Okay.
The guy who gave me the motor, I got to get up with him. He's going to sign in there. And then people who've like donated like more than I could ever ask for, or more. I don't ask for anything, but people have donated a significant amount, and they kind of know who they are because I tell them stop. I've messaged them to stop. I'm going to put their names in there because they deserve it, and they definitely helped me get the car back on the road. But the boys, I had already had plans to let them sign the car, but like Maddox is too young to do it. The baby's obviously too young. So what I think I'd probably rather do for them at this point is have them do their handprints. So I was gonna paint their hands, plop it on there, and then clear coat it.
Nice.
Use the ink that they use when they book you. All right, kid, we're fingerprinting you for the first time here.
Get them used to it. Is that what you're trying to say, Sublime?
No.
Might work, MJ.
By the way, I noticed how Mr. Hetzler says, "Good evening, Mr. Mach 1. Hope you are doing well, sir."
See,
And I get nothing, but I should have pulled out like your father should have.
Yes, you are, T. You are blessed.
Oh my God.
Oh, so I had my buddy who sold me the Calimer transmission. He messaged me. He's trying to build he's building a 2016 right now. And he's like, "Hey, do you still have the transmission? And would you be willing to sell it back?" And for a second, man, I was a little worried because I replied, I was like, "No, honestly, like if I bought it, like I'm very budget oriented. I bought it knowing I would need it at some point, and I really didn't want. He didn't reply to me for like a couple hours. I was like, oh man, I hope this didn't like burn a bridge here. I can't get rid of it. Like I need it." And luckily, he went on to look for someone else, and we're good. But
yes, sir, T. I'm ready.
And he's just checking out because if you haven't put it in the car yet, maybe he figured he could buy it back.
Yeah, and I just haven't done it because like I don't know. I'm debating on what I want to do. Do I want to ride the stock one until it goes because it's whining, or do I pull it out hoping the stock one's still in good shape and I think it could be the pilot bearing up front that might be whining. And so if I pull it out, because it's RPM based, it's not speed based. So I think it's the front half, it's the front of the transmission. And I think that it's, it's the same. So in fourth gear at 3,000 RPM sounds like first gear at 3,000 RPM. So it's coming from right before the input of the transmission or somewhere in there, right? It has to be. And I think it's the bearing. And so I kind of
right out the back of the engine then is where it's at, behind the bell housing.
Yeah, I kind of want to get it off just to swap it out and preserve that transmission because the transmission I can still shift it pretty great right now. But I'm waiting for a throwout bearing.
Well, that's what it sounds like to me is a throwout bearing. That's what Snacky's Garage is saying.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But it does sound like a throwout bearing. But the thing about it is, if you already got it down, you might as well go ahead and do the swap.
Well, I got a new bearing. So I've got what do I got here? Which one?
He can't. Because he still has to do the wife driving, learning stick video.
Yeah. Oh, God, dude, I don't know when.
So he's going to have this. Oh, now don't tell me. No. Don't tell me it got edited and it's going to hit the floor. It's not even going to make it.
No, it's not true. No.
Okay.
No, but I have to be. Guys, I'm going to be honest with you. When I do that, it's going to be a very carefully edited video because I'm not going to. The whole point is not to make my wife look like she has no idea what she's doing. All right. My point is to capture my pure fear and then post that now. But I think she's gonna get it pretty easy. I don't think it's gonna be that bad. I think it's the whole hang up is just finding the time.
I'm telling you, man, my wife, she got to it that quick, so I'm sure you won't have a problem. But read what MJI said here. Tell your wife the transmission went out. When she drives the car, you can order the supercharger then from her guilt.
But she knows I got the spare in the garage. She already knows.
Take care, Mr. Hetzler. T.
What's up, Maniac? How you doing, sir?
But if you got the thing already down, man, you might as well just go ahead and swap it.
Well, so I'm gonna swap it, but that's like when that swap happens, Gary, That's going to completely change my car. Not just the transmission, but I've got the Ford Racing one piece. I've got the BMR safety loop. I've got a RXT clutch, which Alejandro Flores is running on his car, which I just watched him banging the hell out of the gears, and he says he loves it. So the only thing I want to change about my clutch is I've got the aluminum flywheel, and I'm going to take that off, and I want to get a light and steel. So I'll probably have an aluminum flywheel for sale for the Coyote or Roadrunner cars if anybody's looking here shortly.
So just make sure you teach her how to drive it before you change it.
Yeah, that's the point. Yeah. But I definitely want to do it while I have access to the base lifts, because those lifts are clutch, and it's nice. You can bring your own tools and use them in, but like anything you don't have, they have it there. It's just I hate having to run down to the tool shop to check out a tool and then, sign it back in. I just don't want to have to worry about any of that. I want to just
look on there and see what all tools you're going to need, and that way you can run down there one time, get what you need, and go back and do it.
Well, so here's my plan. Here's my plan, Gary. And I think it's a good plan. I want to take the trailer I have for my boys' Power Wheels, right? And I'm going to load that sucker up with everything I need and get it, and I'll drive it to the shop, unbolt it, and it'll have everything there.
And if you need to run to the tool shed, you can drive the Power Wheels.
So, no, he missed a gear in the last video and didn't edit it out like I would have. Hey, but you know what? It's too fast. Hey, Stu Fast, first of all, thank you for the super chat, sir. You're one of those people I always have to tell to knock it off. So I appreciate it. And I'll be reaching out to you shortly because you've definitely super fast, guys. Let me be honest. I have messaged him numerous times saying he's way too generous, and he's for sure going to go on the Foxbody because he has definitely helped me out quite a bit. He might not know it, but every little bit counts, and he's definitely helped me get this thing back to where it is. So I appreciate it, sir.
Stupid Fast is good people, man.
Gary, I'll be honest, man. I feel I'm on here to chat with you guys. You guys share knowledge with me that I have not had. Like a lot of the parts that I ended up buying to get those headers installed, like, the ARP bolts, the sizes, like all that stuff has come from these chats. Like when Ford Blue comes in here, or, somebody or whoever.
Right.
So I've learned, that's why I love doing this, because I learn a lot. And that's why I keep this stupid notebook right next to my computer, because when I hear something that's going to help me, I'll write it down.
Well, no, I do the same thing.
Yeah.
Got a notebook.
Yeah.
I do the same thing. So, I mean, it's good to have.
So Stupid Fast is referring to me missing the gear. And I probably will never edit that out ever again, because I have that Wilson shift knob, and I just think it's a funny little joke to throw, because everybody who's subscribed to the channel should probably know that that's on the car by now. And so that way, if I miss a shift and I throw the clip in there, it's kind of like an inside joke for everybody who's kind of, who knows who I am. I thought it was funny, but maybe I'm just a child.
No, it was hilarious,
And honestly, I bought that for my wife when she learned to be a joke. But then I got to thinking, I was like, you know what? I don't want to make it any harder for her than it needs to be. So I'm going to throw the boss ball back on just to give her this. I want her to succeed. I really do. Because it's my car.
I'm telling you, dude, she will. My wife wouldn't drive, and I had a 95 Cobra, last of the V8, that's of the push rod, Cobra engines and that.
Yeah.
And I got rid of it because she wouldn't drive it. Wilson.
Hey, Matt, appreciate it, sir. You don't have to do that, buddy.
And then once she got a car and it was a stick shift, it took her 10 minutes to learn how to drive that thing, man. Literally.
I thought that Wilson short that I made was going to do better than it did, but it is what it is. It's funny.
It's funny about those. Sometimes they'll take off like wildfires, and sometimes they just won't, man.
Well, so that video I just posted, that random video, just me finding that abandoned Mustang on base, right? walking up to it because it was trash. Like, I can't stress to you guys how horrible shape that car was in. Like, you can't really tell by looking at the picture. And I didn't do a great walk around of the whole thing because it is on a base and I don't need to be looking like I'm
Stalking.
Yeah. So, but like the back trunk, and I thought I had video in there, but I guess I didn't add it in there. Someone had taken a dang crowbar to that thing and tried to pry it open. There's marks on it. The hood had been stood on for sure, or the roof had been jumped on. You could tell by somebody, and pieces are falling off that thing. Man, it was in such bad shape.
Yeah, but and now my wife, she won't have a Mustang unless it's a manual.
She don't want anything to do with that DCT.
So I did for the header install video. Like, the last part you guys will see is me doing the lap of the neighborhood with the open headers. I did try. I asked her, and I was shot down promptly. I said, "Hey, you want to do a cold start on this thing and then drive? Just take it for a little loop around the neighborhood?" And no, she said no. And honestly, I think if she got driving it, once that thing started vibrating the way it was with the sound coming out of that car, like, I mean, it sounds like a dang race engine. She probably would have just stopped and been like, "All right, you got to come get this thing." I could see her just abandoning it wherever the heck it is and walking back.
And coming back and say, "Don't you ever let me drive that again."
I think it's going to sound really good. I started watching some videos of the setup I'm going to have. And once it's all said and done, it should sound really good. And plus, I've got like older Flowmaster 40s, so they probably got a little more volume to them. They're worn down. I was surprised when you. Yeah, well, honestly, Victor, the only reason I did that, so if you guys know anything, you know anything about the newer Mustangs, which I know you do, Victor. They all have the thing where you shut the door and the window will go up and seal, right? Well, I was looking at it and I was like, the window's not sealed. And I was like, so I'm guessing that, someone's been in here since it's been dead. And I just kind of checked it to see if it was locked, and it wasn't locked. And so I just popped it open real quick to take a look inside, and it was just, just destroyed. Like, horrible. Where the heck is Salty? Good question. What's up, Leighton? How you doing, sir?
Salty had to do something this morning. I can't remember what he said, but he had to get up early.
What's up, Victor? I don't know if I said what's up to you.
Victor. Actually, Victor's got a sweet.
Oh, yeah. So we were talking, Gary. We were just talking about, you never know what's going to hit or why. Like, so like that video I just did, for absolutely no reason at all. Like, during this morning, it just took off for no reason. Like, it's not it's just a video. I don't see anything special about it. I went out. I had something to do that day, and I, made a little video, and it just. I don't want to say it took off, but it was doing like my normal amount, and then all of a sudden it just went poof.
It happens. I mean, sometimes it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't sure, Victor. Just want to make sure, bud.
Damn bug out of my garage.
Yeah, Victor's got a sweet Mustang, dude. You ever see it?
Yeah. We're friends on Instagram.
Right. I seen that thing. I'm like, did you buy that? He goes, I bought it a little while back. And
so did you hear Gary's trading in Papa Mock for a 500?
Oh. So anyhow, I called him back and I said, hey, I'm going to ask you a question. He goes, what? I go, are we trading even up? He goes, I can't do that. I says, I guess it ain't happening.
Every
time he gets any kind of a specialty Mustang or anything comes in there, he's calling me.
Yeah, that's what my buddy at the local. So I got a buddy who works at the local GMC dealership. He's got a 500 the new one, and it's the same one that Car Mob wants. The exact same spec. He's already got it, except it has the Recaros. And every time they get a Mustang in, he just kind of sends me a picture of it. So like they just got that 350 in. I'm hoping to go look at it tomorrow.
Well, I buy all my cars from these guys. So, one day I drove the 70 up there and he goes, I want that car. I said, you ain't going to get that car. He goes, no, I want that car. So every time a specialty car comes in there, hey, man, bring that 70 up here and we'll do some trading. And I'd be like, no, man, you ain't getting that car.
Nice Car Mob. Awesome.
Get her done, Car Mob. Get her done.
Is Ruby gone?
No, he's waiting to get it back so he can get rid of it.
Oh.
He's telling him hopefully the deadline is Thursday of getting it back. Less than 48 hours.
It needs to be running though, right?
Well, it's running already right now. They just need to put a 93 tune in it.
So, I mean, are we gonna? So, I guess you're selling that car. Are people going to be able to get in it? And so, like, if I'm going to buy a performance car, a used one, I'm going to step on it when I'm taking it for a test ride. And so, is it going to survive that?
Oh yeah, it'll survive the test drive.
Well, I guess if you take the blower off, right?
No, he's getting rid of it with the blower on.
Oh, that's right.
Only thing he's doing is swapping out the hood, putting the stock hood back on, stock wheels back on, stock rear, stock axles back on, and I think the vertical links and maybe a couple other small things that I'm not remembering.
Yeah, because he can sell all that stuff, man, getting some of his money back.
Thanks, Becky. Appreciate it. Yeah, runs low nines. That means borrowed time. That's what that. Any 500 that's running low nines is running on borrowed time, period.
Ask Stang Mode.
Ask frickin' Ken from Palm Beach Dyno.
There you go. Good to go, Car Mob. So, Gary, what's the maybe I've missed some. I'm sure I've missed some videos, but what's the latest on the Fairmont?
The Fairmont is tucked in the corner till next winter, but I am going to go pick up the Cleveland next Sunday.
Okay.
And I do have a shop near me that can build it for me. I just was up there the other day. It's called Fast Time.
So I haven't formally announced it because there's not a lot of Fox guys in here, but I'm probably not. I'm not going to Foxtoberfest. I can't see how it's going to happen. I mean, the days of Foxtoberfest are the weekend before Foxtoberfest is when I have to go to Connecticut for the Roush racing thing.
Okay.
And then that week is when Foxtoberfest happens. No way. I don't think I can press my luck to do so much traveling.
Press your luck. Remember that game show? No whammies, no whammies, no whammies.
No, I did not remember that.
Yeah, you're too young to remember that. That's why.
What's up, For Blue?
What's up, For Blue?
That's why I always like stupid fast truck in the chat and stuff like that, because that makes it where I'm not the oldest here. And Rich GT 350R too.
That boy. Oh, he's been here. Yeah, God, man, it kind of bums me out because I was really looking forward to Foxtoberfest. I was working. That's why I've been working to get this Fox ready. I wanted to get the headers on, which we did, and I want to get the top on that I got, and then if I get the AC working right, then I have a decent cruising, comfortable car, and that was the plan. But I think that the trip to do the racing school, I found out it's only the intro class, so it's like a 1-day thing. But it's like a once in a lifetime thing. And then it also gives me an excuse to go visit my family up in Connecticut, who I haven't seen forever.
Our buddy Ford Blue Gauge, he actually got his dream car, but he needs to tell you what it is, though. I can't tell you.
What's up?
Ford Blue Gauge finally got his dream car.
Yeah, I was in that.
Yeah, he was in there last night.
Oh, was he? Okay. See
Brailsford was, yeah. When 4 Blue was on there.
Roadrunner, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he was all giggly and giggly and happy.
I would be too, man.
Giggly and giggly.
You know what I want to see, man? I want to see. So you guys saw that, and I know Matt knows what I'm talking about, but when I did when I bought that Sequoia that I have now, Matt, my new daily, the person who like notarized it was the wife of the guy who owns that junkyard I did the walkthrough of.
Really?
Yeah, and so the junkyard, I would love to see one of those I think it's a 69 Lincoln Continental, right? Is it 69 with the suicide doors? Yeah. Yes. I would love to see someone coyote swap one of those. I would love to see one of those.
They got one up here. The guy
doors 4 or 5 or 6, somewhere around there.
The suicide doors 65, 67, weren't they?
Yeah, the 69 is the hot rod Lincoln. That's the one my dad loved so much and had 2 of.
I think the 65 or 66 had the suicide doors.
And that's the other thing. I mean, Fatboy Fox, like I really was looking forward to, like I just now got into Fox bodies this year, or into last year, into this year. But I've been talking to a lot of you guys for a while, and so I was really looking forward to meeting a good amount of people. But,
so yeah, it's 65, 66 is Lincoln Continental with the suicide doors.
I might just have to wait.
They actually look like a car.
What's going on, man? Thing?
And he's got one sitting in it. The guy with the junkyard has one sitting in the middle of the woods, just wasting away. And it just crushed my soul because everything he said, I'm going to fix this one up, I'm going to fix that one up. And you're like, dude, you're never going to fix these up.
At this point, it's probably got a tree growing through it.
Well, the problem is, it's so like, you hope that they get sold. I'd rather they get sold at auction, but it's more likely that like a family will move in and like younger family generation will move in and be like, well, we're going to sell it all for scrap.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Or they'll just sell them dirt cheap in bulk.
Well, so here's the deal, MJI. There was multiple dates available, okay? And I could have picked another date. But this was the date that worked with the wife. And I'm going to get my whole family's going with me up there. So she said this is what will work best with the boys' schedule because the boys go to the same school she works at. And I said, yes, ma'am. That's what we're going to do. I didn't say yes, ma'am to my wife, but I said yes. Okay, got it. We'll see. At some point, MJ, I want to come out to Charlotte anyway, just because there's so much to see. And then we'll link up for sure. I want to go see the Mustang Museum. And then go see Fox Resto and all that. Maybe come out for something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Victor, Mr. V-Dubs, what's going on, man? He's got like one of the best color combinations for a boss, if not the best.
Which one's he got?
He's got the Dreamsicle. It's the orange and white.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Oh, no. Mustang, I have 420. Need a new clutch, Victor? Have you, I have an RXT. That's what I'm going to be going with. I've heard that the RXT can be rough on the stock MT82. It's just the clutch. Is the trans good still? Clutches actually aren't. I mean, they're not cheap, but like, if you do the install yourself, you can get out of it, saving a lot of money. But it is a pain. Victor, how many miles you got on that boss? He had less on it than. Excuse me. He had less on it than I did on mine. Trans is awesome. That's good. My trans is still good too. It just whines. Everybody thinks it's throwout bearing, and maybe it's not like too bad. I need to order 58,000. Oh, you're catching me. I'm at 65, I think, maybe 66.
The guy that bought my Roush is thinking about doing a Ben Callum on it. He doesn't like how the tranny is on that car either.
So I was watching Alejandro Flores, and he just put one in his stage 3 in his 2019 or 2021 or whatever the heck he's got. That his brand new car.
VW Boss has only got 3 subscribers. What's up with that?
What's up?
He's only got 3 subscribers.
Who are you talking about?
VW Boss.
Well, he was not he doesn't do a lot of YouTube.
Well, he's got a new friend.
He's got a new friend, he says.
He does do a lot of good. He got some great Instagram posts, and he's got some TikTok stuff he's been doing.
Well, he's got a few shorts.
Car Mob, not sure if you're still in here. Nature's Relief.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
No, it's on a lighter.
At least he says. At least you're saying is awesome and not using something derogatory. You know.
Who?
That way I don't get flagged for it, Blue.
Oh. Oh. Okay, never mind. I thought you were talking about bad words.
No.
He's like, hell, I do that with him. Hell yeah, bro.
Perceived as derogatory.
Oh, gotcha.
By YouTube.
YouTube is whack.
Well, he's got a new friend, so like I said, he's got a few shorts.
Oh yeah, Victor, there you go. Get some more boss people in here. $
21,000 on my 14.
See, I have a great idea to where there's a bunch of Fox YouTubers, or there's a bunch of boss YouTubers now. There was one when I started. His name was Sean McGinn, and he crashed his car to track like 3 years ago.
Oof.
And then so he doesn't do YouTube anymore.
Shannon Scott, what's going on, brother?
Hey, Shannon, what's going on, sir? Thank you for hopping in here.
Shannon, you close to getting your car back up and running? What's your status with that incredibly fast ride?
Victor's also got the he's got like the Super Snake hood on his car, which actually looks really good.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. It's a nice car.
Still waiting on the head studs, man. Damn, those things got to be on a big old back order.
Supposedly shipping is supposed to be improving. That's what I heard.
When you say improving, what do you mean?
That it's not as bad as it has been.
Are you talking about like delays or pricing?
I have no idea. I guess delays. That's what someone was telling me today. I was like, I don't know. I haven't really suffered from that because anytime I try and order something, if I see it's going to be back ordered, I just go find it somewhere else.
I actually ordered something from, as Mr. former president used to say, China. And it was Mob's present. And they originally said it was going to take literally like 30 days for shipping, like a month. But then I ended up getting it the day I got back from Mob's house, which was a little disappointing because 2 days earlier would have been really a lot better. Or 3 days earlier.
I don't like supporting China, but I got to be honest, guys.
I didn't even realize it was.
Harbor Freight is one of my favorite stores.
Yeah, I didn't even realize it was coming from China until I ordered it. And I was like, oh, my God, it's coming from China. Are you kidding me?
Actually, Harbor Freight's starting to get a better line of tools.
Well, I like some of their brand names that they run, even though they're not like official, like, big name brands. So like the Bauer tools, like the Bauer impact gun, that's a good gun. That's a good impact gun. The electric one, their earthquake line. So like these guys, that's a good product, man. This thing works awesome. All their tools are, a lot of their tools are pretty good. And then like even the cheap Pittsburgh stuff or the Chicago electric crap they make, you can get, I remember when they actually did do coupons still. If you went in there the right day, you could get an angle grinder for $10. That is a steal. I felt like I should buy an angle grinder every time I went in there. I burned through one angle grinder, and that was because I used the hell out of it when I was making the get the floor pans right for the MGB, and there was other things I cut too, like yard edge pieces, like those freaking barriers for gardens and stuff.
Later, V-dubs. Have a good one.
V-dubs, take care, man.
Later, Victor.
Victor's out of here?
V-dubs, his name is Victor.
Oh, okay.
I know this because
MJI said that the impact tools and air tools you had were a lifesaver.
Sometimes, until I got it. Like there was one time, so we were using the impact wrench, and we were backing out the old bolt, and I got the damn wrench pinned against the car, and I could not get it out.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was scary, man. I thought it was gonna be stuck. We undid the hose.
I just heard a high horsepower car not too far from my house.
Oh, you're not talking about my comment? Got it. Okay.
Nope. Negative. I got distracted by the horsepower. Sorry. Legitimate reason. Horsepower. What?
Wow.
Where?
He just said horsepower.
Flat black hood is an absolute requirement. Yeah, for his car? Is he talking about for the Mopar? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Oh, yeah.
Has he posted any pictures anywhere?
Not yet.
Will he send me a picture? Hey, for Blue, can you text me a picture of this thing? I won't show it.
We want pictures, too.
I won't show
we
it.
want to see it right now.
We want to see it right now.
Do it. We'll do it live.
Or if you're okay with it, I will share it.
You can do it.
You can do it.
Or you can come in here and share it. Or don't share it if you don't want to. It's up to you, man.
Yeah, Ford Blue Gate, come share that car, big boy.
Chevy Orange, come on, get up here. I guess now we could call him Mopar Plum Crazy Purple.
Plum Crazy Purple Mopar?
Yeah,
Is
there
he
you go.
plum crazy?
He's plum crazy.
No, I'm saying is the color he has plum crazy?
No, I don't think so. I
like that color.
It's just the funniest name appropriate. Is on my channel in the Dream Cars video. That's not the. Oh yeah, it is. It is on there. Okay, it is the same one.
Here we are.
Why can't I remember what color that was? I saw that video.
It was white and rust.
Okay.
Look who's here.
Chevy Orange.
It's the video where I said dream cars. Which one's the one that you or makes you weak or whatever I said?
I'm getting really
it's the
nervous.
One that
here.
nobody. What'd you say, Matt?
So I'm getting nervous here. I'm hoping there's
I don't have my shirt on because I was greasy from work.
I was kidding, Matt.
That made me forget what I was just going to
say. See, I'm still greasy from work.
How freaking long ago was this video?
A couple months. That's what I was going to say. That's what I was going to say. You made that video asking people what their dream car is, and very little people actually replied in the comments what their dream car was. I remember that.
Yep. I said, "What's your weakness?" I said, "Dream cars. What's your weakness?"
Yeah.
Did I come?
Or which one is your weakness? And like, for the longest time, nobody even fucking replied, or nobody replied. Excuse my language.
Yeah, well, you probably know my dream car.
What's up, Trumpet Jim? How you doing, sir?
Yeah, we got storms, buddy.
I was gonna say, God, that was close, dude. That lightning bolt was probably no more than 2 miles from your house.
Yeah, we got gangster storms going on right now.
You come up here.
Hey, For Blue, when did you cook that porterhouse I'm seeing on your channel?
When did I cook that porterhouse?
Oh, it was
right about a month ago.
maybe or longer.
Yeah, that thing was fire.
Look at Gary and Matt are both like, it's like a race to see who can find this video and find the car. You look at Gary, he's all
It
concentration
shows.
looking at
Okay,
screen.
so hang on. It's the video. It's about 3 minutes long, and the thumbnail is a grill. It's just a grill.
I found it.
Okay. The thumbnail is just a grill.
Corvette though, right? It's a Roadrunner, right?
The blue car is the Corvette. The
Right.
Roadrunner is the one in the back where I take the video out back.
That Corvette looks pretty solid, man.
That Roadrunner is solid. The doors, the roof, the floor pans, the frame rails, the aprons, super solid. It's super solid.
Why can't
And
I find this thing?
I like here. I'll put the link in there.
I was gonna say I'd send them. You found the one with the grill, right?
Oh, I see it. I see it. It's like a month ago. Okay.
That's what I said. Month and a half ago.
My bad.
Oh, dude, that car is definitely straight.
Yeah, needs quarters and trunk pan.
But then
I even show in the video the doors have no rust in them, the fenders have no rust in them, the roof is solid, the floor pans are replaced already.
MJI, come on now. That's
panels be up in place.
look what MJI just said for him, Blue. That lightning bolt
Keep
just
the
hit the
camera above the
bar.
belly button. Hang on a second, I'll go put a shirt on.
No. MJI said that lightning bolt just hit the Mopar. There it is.
Yeah,
Oh
I like
my
the
God.
blue Corvette too.
That looks beautiful, man.
That is funny. So funny. MJI.
Uh-oh.
There,
What?
I put a tank top on. Better? Dang, guys.
Yes, Fat Boy Fox 67 shall be GT5. Well, it could be the GT500 or a 350. I'd be happy with either one. Truckback Jim, what's up, buddy?
Oh boy.
What
I'm
happened?
gonna put my headphones on so I can hear you past the storm. They're thinking we're gonna get 3 inches of rain tonight.
Yeah, they're calling for possible storms here, but they won't be here long, they said.
They're saying heavy storms tonight and severe weather tomorrow. Possible tornadoes again. So, we had hell a little bit ago. Pretty bad hell too, actually. I think it sounded pretty angry. My big truck?
Yeah.
I haven't done nothing. I've been working on customer stuff. I haven't had no time for my stuff. I've done nothing for me.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Yep. So I've got everything worked out with the Vega. It's fixing to be leaving real soon. And then I'm going to put the V8 Focus in the garage so I can put the Focus together. And then I'm going to work on the big truck. I'm going to work on the big truck solid. Except I have to go out and work off that Roadrunner. So that's where I'm kind of having a little bit of side issue right now. So even though I have no transportation because I sold my car, the Roadrunner, working off the Roadrunner because I have 30 days, I have a time window. So I don't have a choice. It's either take the deal and do the time window no matter what, or I don't get the car.
Hey, Smacky's Garage is saying you have a V8 Focus. Sweet.
Yeah, I just acquired it, and weather permitting, I will pick it up and drag it home this weekend. It's a 2007 Ford Focus with 11,000 original miles on it, and it's got the V8 conversion, and I got to buy the car without the engine and transmission.
Dang, it's still 80 degrees here.
So I'm going to put the V8 Focus together, probably play with it a little bit, and then I don't know. It depends on how attached I get to it between putting it together and finding somebody to purchase it.
Well, once the word gets out on that car, dude, after you get the engine stuff in it, that thing will probably sell pretty quick.
Yeah, probably, because since I'm not putting the little burgundy, I have a buyer for the little burgundy coupe too now. So supposedly in 2 weeks, probably the little burgundy coupe's leave and going a couple states away.
So people are asking what 5.0 motor is going in that Focus.
I've got a forged piston 306 with ported GT40 heads, comp cam, a supercharged comp cam. I've got a hold on, I've got a ton of stuff. So
Hold on, let me dial the Rolodex in my brain here.
right. So it's a ported GT40 heads, forged piston 306 with DSS girdle, comp cam 548 lift supercharger cam, roller rockers, and then it's got a Torker 289 intake. Does anybody know what that intake is? That's the predecessor to the Victor Jr., but the carburetor sits at a 30-degree angle. I've got a fast EFI throttle body, easy EFI self-tuning, boost capable system, and then I got that Pro Charger I just bought, and then I've got a built C4 with 32 to 36 stall, full manual valve body, and then I've got full spool and axles and everything going to go in the Foxbody rear end that's under the car. The car already has double adjustable Heim joint upper and lower rear control arms, and it's already got Viking rear coilovers.
Hang on 1 second. Okay, Blue. Smacky's Garage, you got to understand. He is our mad scientist.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
The car's already got a fuel cell in it. I could just drop a regular 5.0 HO out of a Fox in it because it's got all the wiring is pretty much, I mean, the salt and pepper shakers are already hanging off the firewall. The wiring's all hooked up already. So I could just drop a stock HO Fox down in it and plug in the ECU because he's got all the wiring already ran and stripped down to make a stock harness into basically a standalone in the car. I've got to do a little bit more work for the tunnel to make the C4 fit in it because it was said when he cut the tunnel, he cut it for a T5. So a little bit more work's got to be done.
You got it for a bargain.
I did get the car for a bargain.
Look, I have never heard of a V8 Focus. Never. This is the first I've ever heard of one.
Yeah. That's what I want to know. Like, what was this guy thinking? Like, I want to, like, the thought process. Like, you know what I need to swap?
Well, there's kits for them. You can type in V8 Focus, and Krugel 5.0 comes up immediately. It's nothing but V8 Focuses.
Huh.
I mean, they got for the rear end. They got everything.
Yep, and everything comes directly out of a Foxbody and sets right down in it with this kit. You literally take a Foxbody pull motor tranny, rack and pinion, shifter, rear axle, the drive shaft. You cut the drive shaft like 6.5 inches and put it in, and the headers work. The exhaust basically works. I mean, it's pretty much cool. No, I don't have the fastest. I have the coolest junk in the chat is what I have.
Look what Stupid Fast Truck says. 4 Blue Gauge, Dr. Fortkenstein. Oh,
I don't have the fastest car. Shannon Scott's got the fastest car in the chat. And
Yes.
then it would go probably Car Mob.
Yes.
And then Sublime, and then me.
No. Not Sublime.
Yeah, Sublime's a 10-second car right out of the box.
Yeah, but don't tell Ken that.
Yeah. Hey, all right. Let's not. No, just like we don't talk about politics, we don't go there anymore. We're not doing that.
Yeah, I just no, I don't have the fastest car in the chat. I mean, my race car, when it's put together on motor, it should run mid to high nines, and then on spray it should run low nines. I would love to see even at 899 out of it on spray, but I'll be happy if it pulls off a 9.0 on spray.
Factory 5 Focus.
Yes, it's okay. So I did drop the link the other night in the chat so everybody could see the car on Facebook. So I dropped the link. Everybody had the opportunity to look at it. They wanted $2,500 for it. I went out, had a conversation with them. I made them an offer without motor and training because I have a bunch of crap laying around that I can just slap together and throw in it. And he's like, "Yeah, I'll take that offer." Actually, no. I made him an offer, and he's like, "I can't do that, but I'll do this," which was he asked $2,500 with the motor, but it was unfinished, and I offered him $1,000 without the motor. He says, "No, I can't go that low," and we found a happy place at 15.
Well, the thing about it is that just the stuff that he's got on the car is worth way more than you paid for it.
Oh yeah, I mean, hell, the front K member was, what'd you say, $1,700?
It was $1,700 for the kit.
Yep, and then the rear, just for the front K member, was $1,700, and then
the tunnel.
Yep, then there's the tunnel, which was it's a fiberglass tunnel, which is, I think it said $400 for the fiberglass tunnel. The rear kit.
You're looking at $5,000 just for the kids.
Yep, and for the rear suspension, it was another $1,700, and that wasn't even with the Viking coilovers that he has. And then it was another $800 for the rack and pinion conversion to put a Foxbody rack in it and make it a front steer. So I mean,
charge it back in a second.
All right,
it's hell. Gave $1,500 for. Yes, it's got an aluminum fuel cell in it, and he had a performance product, fuel pump, and fuel filter in it. Which I won't run that because I already have a fuel system to run with my fast EFI. Hell, I got the fast EFI sitting in here. I can go get it. Everybody knows I got all this crap laying around. If you don't know my channel, I'm always showing all my trash.
And your wife is probably saying, "Yeah, get it out of here, get it out of the car." So I'm tired of tripping over it.
Yeah, we've got it. I had it sitting right here on the living room floor for about a month, and she finally moved it into the spare bedroom because she was tired of tripping on it.
I got the suspension out of my house for the Fairmont. My wife was getting ready to have a party.
Well, a free take-it-home party.
Yep.
We got somebody else. It's free. Somebody else can take it home. Get it out of my living room.
Yep.
Yeah. What kind of fuel? Oh, we already answered that.
Ugh.
No, stupid fast. Your dream car is a Corvette, a 63 Corvette Stingray, if I remember correctly. I may be wrong, but I think that's what I remember you saying.
There's a guy
and
here
now,
local to me. There's a guy here local to me. What year was the split window? Is that the 63?
Yep.
63 split window.
Guy here is local to me. He took a split window and he turned it into a drag car.
Really?
They used to do that a lot.
Well, he's old school. Let me tell you, he's old school. He's like 75 years old, and he's running that thing down the track.
That's
I bet that car's been a drag car for a long time.
Oh, yeah. There's a group of cars. They're called the 4-gear bangers, and they all travel together and they go to all these different strips and they run. And the dude, yeah, he came out there and I was like, I gotta go check this thing out. It was pretty badass.
Nope.
Yeah,
I'm hoping that.
Already. I like more of a 4-wheel disc brakes.
No worries, Sean.
Oh, what's up, Sean? Let's see. What's up,
I Stupid Fast has a 65 Corvette. Okay.
Oh yeah.
So dream car, what the hell did he say his dream car was? It's a Chevy product. I do know that. I cannot remember which one. Was it a 69 Camaro? No, 69 Airbird. Stupid Fast Truck's dream car.
Oh.
It's a 60s Chevy product. I do GM product. I think I remember like that much. I'm sitting in my garage right now rebuilding a 750 CFM Holly. I love Holly. I just went with this because I got a killer deal on it.
I've got a Holly here. I need to rebuild it.
I need somebody to buy my my Big Stuff 3 system that I had for the GT500.
I need to start.
I'm not going to use it.
I need to start talking to you again. We talked about it briefly a long time ago as kind of just like, you know, passing time. But now that it's possible, about the process to get the TBI off and throw my 650 on.
Okay. Well, you have my number still, don't you?
Yep.
Text me. I work now, so I may not reply right away. He doesn't like me playing with the phone.
I also work.
Okay. Well,
so, I don't reply a lot of times, not on purpose, but if it's work, I reply immediately.
A 69 Corvette. Okay. I remember it was a 60s GM product. I just couldn't remember which one because there's only certain ones that are cool.
I think if I was going to get a Chevy, I think it'd have to be, you know, probably like a 67 through 9 Camaro.
70 to 73 Camaro or Firebird, 70 to 73 Vega wagon. Those are, when it comes to Chevy, those are my weaknesses. Those are my true weaknesses. The 70 to 73 Camaro, 70 to 73 Vega, 70, and I don't care which Vega, but I prefer the wagon. 70 to 73 Firebird. And I absolutely love the 67 to 72 C10 pickups, long bed. I don't like the short beds.
That's my all-time favorite Chevy truck right there, 67 to 72.
I do love the 65, 66 Impala, especially the fastback one. But the Vega,
there's just a certain few that I want to have.
Yeah, the Vega wagon with that fish mouth is my all-time GM weakness. That is, it makes my knees jittery. I don't know why, but it makes my knees jittery. I just get so tickled when I get around one, even if it's somebody else's.
Oh, the 70 Firebird Trans Am is badass. That's you know.
The 70 Firebird Texas TA is so badass. 455, 4-speed. Yeah, just monster.
All right. So we're about to be at 2 hours. I might have to hop off here.
Aw.
But I know
I just got here.
I think Sublime GT500 is going to go live right after this.
No, not tonight. I got to work tomorrow.
I'm not saying a word.
I got to work tomorrow.
What car is what, David? What car is that? Blue? What one? Yeah, if you're talking about the Texas TA, it is a white. All of them were white with blue stripes. As far as I know, they were all T-top car, all 455 big block with 4 speeds.
They look great, man. That's such
they did not do them in any other way.
Those cars were freaking awesome.
I can't go live. It's 9:30. I can come on somebody's live if somebody else goes live, but it's 9:30. I can't go live.
I've got to go to bed because I have to get up early. I could stay on, but I need to go. I'm sorry.
70
It
was
may have
before.
been a 71 then.
Well, what was the first year of the 455 Super Duty?
68 or 69.
In the
No, the Super Duty motor?
Yeah, because we had a 74.
Okay.
No, it's 72 or 73 was the first year for the Super Duty motor in the
Right.
Trans Am.
Well,
Yeah.
didn't they have the older one, the 68 or 69 four headlight car Trans Am that they called the Super Duty as well?
No. Mm-mm.
Hey,
I'm not mistaken. I think 73
they
was the
did.
first year for the Super Duty, and I think it was only a 2-year run, 73 and 74, or
Hey,
72, 73.
See,
Smacky's
NJI says 71.
Smacky's
And
Garage.
Victor,
And dude, I mean, it's a pleasure meeting
No,
you.
I think
Yes.
71 was a 455 HO, not SD.
Gary,
If
I'll
I'm
mute
not
them so you can
mistaken.
words in.
Huh?
okay.
I'll mute them so you can talk.
Hey, Smacky's Garage, thanks for coming in, buddy. It's good meeting you. You kind of like, got the same taste I do, and it's always good to meet good people, man.
Yeah, Smackies, I'll be checking you out here in a little bit, man, but I got to go to bed tonight.
Smackies, you said yes, Brailsford pretty much does this every Tuesday night, but pretty much all of us have some kind of a live going. Mach
See?
1 does a live, Sublime does a live,
Look
I
what
do a live
Superfast says right there.
sometimes.
It's right. HO for the 71 and 72.
Yeah, Smackies, I do Boss 302sdays. That's why I'm on Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm talking about the SDs though. We had a 74 SD.
Yeah, that was 73 and 74, if I'm not mistaken. Originally I only thought it was just 73, but then I think somebody told me it was 73 and 4 that they offered that motor.
Sounds good, Smacky.
Yeah, the one we had was Midnight Blue, and it was an automatic. That car was freaking fast, man.
Oh, yeah.
I will do some research on the Texas TA, get more info on it so I know exactly, because I still think the Texas TA was 70 or 71, and it was literally came out of Texas, and that's why they called it the Texas TA. You didn't get it nowhere else. It came from Texas dealerships only.
All right, gents.
Texas
I'm going to
Trans
Sorry, man. We're not going to let you, bro. We're just going to keep talking.
Hang on a second. Texas
Damn it. Come on, Peanut.
What is rarest Trans Am? The rarest Trans Am is a Pontiac. Only 8 were produced, so that must be it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, buddy. Thanks for having me up. We'll talk to you later, and have a great night.
Later, gents.
Later, everybody.
Later, guys.